You are listening to the William Gomes Podcast. I am William Gomes, and I am grateful to have you here. Today, I want to talk about emotional understanding in autism. Emotions are a powerful part of human life. They shape our decisions, our relationships, our sense of safety, and our sense of self. Yet, emotional life can feel very different for autistic people. Some experience emotions with remarkable depth and intensity. Others find emotions confusing, overwhelming, or difficult to interpret. In this episode, I want to explore how emotional processing differs in autism and why these differences deserve understanding rather than judgment. For many autistic people, emotions arrive quickly and strongly. A feeling that might be mild for someone else can feel consuming for them. This is not because autistic individuals are dramatic or overly sensitive. It is because their nervous system processes information differently. Emotional signals may be louder, more immediate, or harder to filter. This intensity can be beautiful, but it can also be exhausting. At the same time, many autistic people struggle to identify exactly what they are feeling. They may know they are uncomfortable or distressed, but not have the words or internal clarity to explain it. This difficulty is often linked to interoception, the sense that allows us to notice internal states such as hunger, thirst, tiredness, or emotional shifts. When interoception is unclear, emotions can feel like a vague pressure rather than a named experience. Another common experience is delayed emotional processing. An autistic person might handle a difficult situation calmly in the moment, only to become overwhelmed later when their body and mind have the space to process what happened. This delay can lead others to assume the person is coping well, when in reality, they are holding everything together until it feels safe to release the tension. Social emotions, such as embarrassment, disappointment, or subtle shifts in tone, can also be hard to interpret. These emotions often rely on reading social cues or understanding hidden expectations. When those cues are unclear or confusing, emotional understanding becomes more challenging. Yet autistic individuals often feel the consequences deeply, even when they cannot immediately interpret the cause. It is important to remember that difficulty identifying emotions does not mean a lack of emotion. In fact, many autistic people feel emotions very strongly. Some struggle with emotional expression, while others express emotions more openly than non-autistic people expect. Both patterns are valid. Both reflect the unique ways in which autistic minds and bodies process feelings. Emotional overload is another experience many autistic individuals know well. When sensory input, social pressure, or internal uncertainty builds, the emotional system can become overwhelmed. This may lead to shutdowns, meltdowns, or withdrawal. These responses are not choices or misbehavior. They are the body's way of seeking relief from an emotional state that has become too intense to manage. Because emotional signals can be difficult to interpret or communicate, autistic people often rely on routines, clarity, and predictability to feel emotionally safe. When the world is structured and understandable, emotional stability becomes easier. When the world is unpredictable or socially demanding, emotional strain grows. It is also worth noting that emotional strengths often sit beside these challenges. Many autistic people have deep compassion, loyalty, and integrity. They can form strong attachments and care intensely for the people in their lives. They may show empathy in ways that are quieter, more practical, or more attuned to fairness and justice rather than social gestures. Their emotional world can be rich, honest, and deeply heartfelt. Understanding emotional life in autism means recognizing both the intensity and the complexity. It means seeing the effort behind emotional regulation, the courage behind vulnerability, and the beauty behind authenticity. When we meet autistic people with patience, clarity, and acceptance, we create environments where emotions can be explored safely rather than suppressed. In future episodes, we will continue to explore how cognitive, sensory, and social differences shape everyday life for autistic individuals. But for now, I hope this conversation offers a gentle reminder that emotional expression is not a measure of emotional depth, and emotional difficulty is not a sign of emotional absence. It is simply part of a different way of being in the world, one that deserves understanding, compassion, and respect. Thank you for listening. This is the William Gomes Podcast. Take care of yourself, stay curious, and I will speak with you again soon.